can actually just DP in between all of Noel's stuff. Like, Noel's biggest problem in this version of the game, from what I can see and on my fairly newish outlook on it, is that her pressure is made a lot weaker, and her mix-ups suffer because of it.
Well, the thing about Noel's drive mix-up is that there are certain gaps, in particular with overheads, that you can't DP out. Oh, God, man coming walking behind us, feeling himself, touching his nipples because he won a set. Anyway, let's go.
Here we go.
So I think particularly Stainy will want to get in and stay on Tank as much as possible to prevent him from charging. Good start for Tank though.
He did manage to get the shield charge.
Burst. Not a surprise. Surprised I'm not seeing much zoning here from Stainy with optic barrel.
Stainy's definitely having a reserved approach to this. I've not seen any dash 5A2A pressure.
Back his own scum dipper there working out. Ooh, Ben got away with that. There's the overhead. Here it goes. It begins.
Gonna get corner from it.
Stainy here showing he knows some Noel stuff.
Opts to spend the meter instead of get the...
Not sure I agree with that at this point. Maybe he would have saved that. But
there
anyway.
We go. All 3C, that could have been punished.
Yes. That should be dead. Oh, he did get blue trigger, but it doesn't matter. Just 6-8.
Jump out.
6-8.
If you're going to jump, you have to barrier it.
Absolutely.
Oh, straight into 5B.
Yeah, gets the shotgun. Welcome to Doom.
Stainy's confirmed and looking a little bit shaky.
Oh, Benzo as well.
Drops the 5B.
Gets the overhead. Nice meaty overhead there. Risky against Noel with her 4D, but it works.
I actually hate that overhead. I hate that it exists and hate the way that it looks. So I'm glad to see it used.
Oh, bad burst from Ben. Unfortunately, no confirming to rising drive chain there. Gets the overhead though. You can't block that. Tick bro.
TRM.
All Stainy's round here. He just needs the super now to finish it. But he doesn't instead.
Hey, reversal super.
It's a long road ahead for Ben though, but gets a failed counter. But he doesn't unfortunately confirm it.
2 drops.
Stainy here just throwing optic barrels out. He's going to shoot him dead.
Oh, there's the
overhead
again.
Mind you though. Oh, but mashes out with a 2P1 to Stainy there.
So Tank's game plan is actually pretty solid. He's got the reads and the punisher down for it. He just keeps dropping the links.
Yep, that's it. Like when he got, every time he got that slide, which I think is her, is it her 3C?
Yes.
Every time he got 3C, he didn't confirm unfortunately, which is a shame. Oh, 6P.
No confirm.
6P again, not an ideal pressure string there for Noel.
However, it's showing that Stainy's attacked into the defensive options that he's actually been choosing.
Doesn't take that. Could have probably got more damage from that, but that's still a decent start.
So Tank's got a stock, so any confirm should lead to a decent damage.
Burst from Ben, I don't agree with that. Assault 3 would have been the end of the world. It was pulling to the other side of the screen. Overdrive is too strong in this game to casually throw away your burst.
Well, I see we've got two, as you say, I'm not sure about Stainy, but Guilty Gear players are going to be under the use that their burst is more important to them.
Yeah. Catches him on the recovery. Good block on the overhead. And that's another one to stay there, looking fairly solid at the moment.
Tank's just not choosing to block, which really he should be.
Can't start the drive chasing there.
Opting not to get the stock.
Oh, roll out from Staino. Tank not opting to catch the roll.
A lot of neutral jumps.
Just trading a couple of small blows here at the moment.
So this is the time when Tank's been jumping everywhere and Stainy's not been using 6A.
Doesn't block the overhead, but no confirm for Stainy into a drive chain.
Tank's just feeling out to get his burst back.
Oh, good running from Tank though.
There we go.
That should be it. Yeah,
he gets the link.
He actually confirms it. That's the stuff.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, good response there to the overhead.
So what Tank's, the adjustment that seems to have been made, he's letting Stainy press buttons and is aiming to
They should have punished that optic barrel then.
Yeah.
Oh, knocked down with overhead. Tick throw, yeah, there we go, Noel. Got some equilibrium here, some Christian Bale action. Good DP. Oh, overshoots with the 3C though. What I'm not seeing Ben do a lot of here is possibly trying to charge in the air a little bit, like low to the ground air charge. Noelle's optic barrel should be able to hit from there.
It's not optic barrel, that's the problem.
What options does she have at that range though? Full screen.
She can dash up air throw. That's pretty terrifying. Noelle gets good damage and corner from it.
Oh, gets hit by that. That'll be it. I think Stainy's got this.
Astral. Okay.
Nice counter Astral. Wouldn't have worked anyway.
She's got 2 in this game.
Yes, but it's the alternate one that it's the alternate costume that has the one that's actually a strike.
God, this character's weaker if you pick a default costume.
Only slightly. Welcome to Blazblue, ladies and gentlemen, where things just really don't make sense. Stainy's point.
Good.
Good block from Ben.
Here we go. Can you keep?
A nice barrier there to push him away so he would whip as well. Really good.
Chooses to jump out rather than dash 5B.
Good shot, good.
There we go.
Catch him out of the JD.
No pickup, however.
But this is still looking like Stainy's round.
Forces the burst.
Oh, crosses through. That should be it. Yeah, gets the shot good.
And wake up again.
Looking all Stainy's here. Just runs in. I don't know what he's doing there with that jump, but it don't matter. He's still on point. Oh, makes the burst. Bad punish though. Oh, he should have confirmed that.
Can't believe that hit. 5B. There we go.
Fairly standard smacky combo though, nothing too major.
Full combo gets a bit of charge.
Good throw.
This 5B is causing a lot of problems for Bear. There we go, now he's trying for the anti-airs.
Again, not punishing the whipped optics though. Still looking like Stainy's round it. Oh, he should have confirmed that into a rising JC there.
I would like to see a hard read air throw.
Well, that would be a thing. Stainy though with beat. He's got burst. He's got Astral as well. He can just do a counter if he wants to. Gets the throw. Good tech. Oh, with DP though.
He went for the hard. Oh. Who's pad?
Not me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bluetooth.
Well, let's not show that. Doesn't need.
Yeah,
to be shown.
let's not show the technical difficulties here. Let's just show everyone our amazingly smiley faces.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Too much headphones.
Anyway, while that's happening, folks, so it's currently 3-0 up to Stainy at the moment. I think that Ben. Maybe it's just some familiarity with Noelle as a matchup. I'm not sure, but I think that he's not unfortunately getting time to charge as much as he would like to.
It's clearly a bit of rust. He's not being able to push for Sabaki's strength, which is having the charges and charge cancel pressure into things like the overheads and throws.
Yeah.
I've not seen him go for a single throw attempt, only text.
That is actually not an overhead as well, I believe.
It's not.
So I don't know how Ben got hit by that, but anyway.
Probably before it ended. Yeah.
The funny thing about Noelle's mix-up is you have to kind of treat it like you have to kind of treat it like Eno's in Exile. You have to actually block high.
There we go.
This is
Meet
more
is
like
with
it.
the overhead. Now if we can hold this.
No counter assault here from Ben, but
Good
good
DP.
DP.
Charge cancel to get the stock. Stainy getting a bit happy with the buttons. Finally getting punished for it.
Try to do a random command throw in neutral. Not a good idea. Oh, Ben's is neutral still. Command
good
throw.
throw.
Catches the roll.
Oh, 5B cancel again.
Really going to rising JC into Revolver Blast. Gets the overhead, just confirms to a combo.
Lack of faith in his options.
Oh, gets the reset. And Ben just mashing buttons now, and Stainy going in with the RC. Shooting him full holes. Good block. Right, burst it. Oh, but whiffs the Scum Dipper. Mark C. I don't know what I call it. We'll come up with a name for it later.
Mark Su.
Mark 2, yeah.
No, Mark Su. There you go. You can have your terrible name.
The Scum Subaki. Yeah. Oh, just confirmed from that though.
Another 5B link drop.
Oh, that's gonna hurt! 5C opener into command throw. Look at this damage!
Who said Noel doesn't have damage in this version?
They're liars! Liars and cheats, I swear.
Oh, 4D
Yes,
for the
4D,
tail.
yeah, 4D's brutal. Looking like all Stainy's round here. Oh, whiffs the throw. Gets the overhead, but doesn't confirm it's the chain in time. Then holding it, blue trigger, blocks. Oh, but gets hit by the 4!
The hardest read.
Welcome to Rocket League, and now it is set point for Stainy, 4-0. Fairly convincing so far.
It has been. Benz has shown signs of understanding what he needs to do. Lack of actually playing the game is holding him back.
That's definitely hurting him.
He's showing that he can adapt.
Oh, again, that's really going to hurt. No burst in from Ben, but I really would right now. That's going to suck. And then gets the reset Spring Raid.
Spring Raid is not what I'd have expected.
Oh, just confirm off that hit. Good call out there on the 5C.
No pickup.
Oh, Ben going in there, smacking him out.
Oh,
Overdrive, the first one of the set. Are we going to see an EA? We're not. We're going to see an EA. No, we're not. Spring Raid doesn't punish it. Ben going in, but getting smacked.
Ben has Astral Flow, so all it takes is one good combo and he'll kill him.
Yeah.
I'd even accept a random super right now.
Oh, gets the overhead. We're going to see a burst from Ben.
No, she can't kill from that.
Oh, gets the throw though. That'll be it. Completely unburstable. This is now set point for Stainy.
Can the tank pull it back? 5B counter.
Alright, good start for Ben.
Tex into him, bad idea.
Burst from Stainy. He wants this over. He wants this one. Man's got places to be.
Getting greedy for them stocks.
Oh, yeah, it's not working out for Bennett, but he's now has 3 charges.
There we go.
Does it confirm off it, though? Good insta blocking. Oh, he should confirm that into aerial combo. Fatal counter. Confirmed from Ben. Takes it to the air, sends it back down again. Stainy holding it. Ben backing off to try and get a little bit of charge. But he just shoots him dead. You can't throw projectiles.
Needs to be slightly out of full screen to avoid that optic barrel.
Just revolver blast. Almost confirms that.
There
That
we
should
go.
be it.
Take the game.
Ben's still in the game here, still alive.
I think he can do it. He's shown signs that he can do it.
He's adapting.
Needs the consistency.
Good confirm there from Stainy and full bit range there from Noel. Parries him out.
Need to see some really cheap overheads. Stainy
Oh, 3C, that's going to hurt. That's such a strong damage start for Noel. I say that, but then we don't get a full combo. It still really hurts.
Stainy has not shown that he can block that overhead. I really think Tank
He
should
didn't
be abusing
he didn't block it the once, mind you. But this is looking like Stainy's round now, and he'll have overdrive and burst in a minute as well. Whereas Tank probably won't get that back before he dies. Just trying to clip him here.
Stainy's
Get the
fishing.
5B. Oh, bad! Should not see though. That's it. Game over, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0 to Stainy.
Well played to Stainy.
Yo, Ben. Who's on next? Do we have time for one more?
Let's
I
go.
will play him.
Let's jump on.
Oh, do you want to play? Shall we play?
We'll play.
What do you want to play? Blazblue or Guilty Gear?
We'll play Blazblue. It's already on.
Right, we're going to play Blazblue, myself and Midian. Let's go.
Let's go.